Hello and welcome to today's episode of Scrapneek TV. Today I'm going to be using levels in Photoshop and showing you how you can really help your photo to, like if you didn't have the best of lighting when you took a photo, how you can fix that in Photoshop or at least make it better. So this is a photo that I took of my son a couple of years ago on a fishing trip he did, and I'll be using it with today's mini, which is this fun little fishing kit. And if you notice, it's this got this beautiful background, the sky, the lake, everything looks beautiful, but him and the helper with the fish and the fishing pole, this is all kind of darkened because it was kind of in the shade. And so what we're going to do is first I'm going to crop the photo because we don't need as much of that blue sky, and I want it more to focus on the picture of my son here. So we're going to crop that, and then I'm going to make it just a little bit bigger so we can see what we're working with. I'll deselect it. Okay, now we're going to go to Image, Adjustments, and Levels. Okay, so what this does is we've got three different things here. We've got this one on this side that darkens things. This one lightens things. And this one kind of goes in between. And then you've got our output levels. So this will take the dark out of the picture, and this will add dark to the picture. So what we're going to do here, and we want it to be subtle, we don't want to do anything that's going to be too dramatic, but we're going to take, notice how this picture, this part of it here is very low. We're going to move this in a bit, and then we're going to move this just a bit, and we're going to add in a little bit there. So and then click OK. So as you notice, it's brought up and really made this a little bit lighter. In fact, I'm going to go back to where we originally were at, and I'm going to duplicate this photo so that we can see a before and after. Okay, so now in this one, so in our duplicate one, I'm going to just do that again. So Image, Adjustments, oops, and Levels. I'm going to slide this over, and this one I'm going to move, oh no, wrong way, more this way, and our output levels. Okay, so now if we compare the two, this one's a lot lighter, but it's also doesn't really pop with any color. It's kind of a little more bland. So what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this layer, and we're going to click Soft Light. And that's too strong, but we're just going to kind of play with it a little to kind of find a mix. So if we take it off, it's really light. But here it's lighter, so we can still see his face, we can still see his excitement, but the photo doesn't look quite as dark as it did here. And then the other thing that we're going to do with this is we still want to preserve some of, so what we've done here, if you notice, is we've lightened this part, but it's also lightened all of this over here, including that beautiful blue sky. So the other thing that we can do is we can come back up here after we duplicated it, and we can make a copy so that we're gonna fix the levels again. Okay, but now we're going to erase a lot of this background here so that we still get that really pretty blue sky. See, we don't want to lose that. We just wanted to lighten this part. And depending on how much you want to do, that might be a little bit bold. So I think I'm just going to kind of stick with this top part here. There we go. And then we can change the opacity here down to like 30 so that we can run it over the water here, and it restores some of it, but without making it look too dramatic. Okay, now with what we have left, we're going to copy that, and we're going to choose, let's try overlay. Nope, not overlay. Let's try soft light, and then change the opacity a bit. Okay, so now here's what we've got compared to our original picture. Isn't that an amazing difference? And that's just from using the little levels, and then by duplicating it, making multiple duplicates, we can restore some of the parts that we like. And this works really well when you've got some pictures lighted well in the background, but then some parts of your picture that are in the shade. So there we go. There's the tip for today. And then I will go ahead and finish scrapping this layout and get it all posted onto the blog. Thank you for joining me. And you can see more of our Scrapnik TV episodes and free minis and other things that we have at thedigicrafter.com.